everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and I have my weekly reading vlog. So I've started this a little late. It's Monday, it's the 16th. I'm just filming it now because he's asleep. He's obviously had his half day at school, and I've just got ready for work. So it's nearly 3 o'clock. So Mum and Dad are picking the boys up from school. Obviously I've had my dinner, so I'm going to start this reading vlog off with, obviously, so at the minute I am reading Offside by Avery Keelan. Avery Keelan. Keelan, I think that's how you say it. I'm currently on chapter 52, page 434, and I don't know what it is about hockey romances. I just love them. They're all the same most of the time. I mean, they get dumped and then they get like with the rival or whatever, and it's hilarious. And this has actually made me like laugh out loud. They were telling like stories of there was a scene. It's not spoilery, I don't think. They were just talking about like things that happened like back in their past, and they the male main character and his friend went on the road because obviously they play hockey, and they got high by accident by eating edibles, so like brownies, and the main character lost his phone in like their hotel room, and then the main character's friend was like, oh, so he lost his phone, so we were using his torchlight on his phone to find his phone. So then he rang his phone, and then he absolutely shit brick because his phone started ringing in his hand, because obviously he thought he'd lost his phone and he was using his phone light to find his phone. It was the things you do when you're high, I suppose. But yeah, it's really, really funny, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I also am hoping to read the Ren and Holly Library, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that. This I've nearly finished. I only started it yesterday or the day before. I think I started it on Saturday. No, I started it on Saturday, and I've nearly finished. Because even though it's like a 500-page book, it's so easy to read, and it's really, really fun, and I am really enjoying it. And it's also like one of my Kindle Unlimited books. So, and I run out of Kindle Unlimited at the end of September because I only got the 3 months for free, because I refuse to pay like $9.49. I mean, I probably could pay it and it would be well off, but I mean, I've got loads of Kindle books in. I might just do it for an extra month, so I'm in October, so we shall see. I might let it go over. I'm not sure yet, because I do really love it. But you can read ebooks on Everend, so if they've got them on Everend, then I'll just read them on there, because it's like basically a Kindle book. So if it's got it on Everend, the one that I want to read, because I really want to read Quicksilver, because everyone's been raving about that book, and that will be a cue for my alphabet challenge. So yes, so anyway, I thought I'd just pop on, say welcome back to my channel, and like reading plans for like said week. It's Kieran's birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 12, but he's at school, but I've got to make his cake, which see, there's a YouTuber that I watch called Katie is Reading. Absolutely love her channel, and whenever she makes cakes, I don't know if it was an American thing or anything, because they put oil in their cakes, and we don't really do that in England. It's butter, sugar, milk, flour. That's it. That's how you make a cake. That is literally it. Them 4 ingredients is how you make a cake in England. But my son wanted a chocolate cake, and every time we've made a chocolate cake, it's eggs, flour, cocoa powder, milk, butter. And they're always really like dry and horrible. So then Mum was watching this morning, and they saw this cake recipe made, and it's got oil in it, and then they put a tiny bit of coffee grounds in it, diluted in water, because it brings out the flavour of the chocolate. So my mum made a bit and we tried it, and I must say it was So she made the cake yesterday, but it sank. So we've got to get frosting. So I was supposed to get that today, but I forgot because I was too preoccupied doing my tidying up and everything. And I'm going to get it tomorrow morning once I've dropped this one off at school. I mean, you can't really see him. He's literally like, he's there. He's literally there, asleep. He's been asleep for about an hour. But which is going to really annoy my mum because Carl's away and she's got to put him to bed. Because he's in Wales. So, yes. Well, I don't actually think he's there yet. But he's on his way to Wales. And he's supposed to come back tomorrow. For don't know what time he's going to be back. But hopefully he won't be too late. Anyway, I'm going to go so I can get this vlog started. I think I'd done a tiny bit of Purell when I was having my dinner earlier, and that's about it. But I want to get back to reading this before they get here, because they're not going to get here for another hour probably. And then I have to leave at 4:30 to go to work. So if I can get another hour of reading in, I'm gonna. Because I've had my dinner. Mum's had dinner because she went out with her friends for her friend's birthday. Dad's got a ready meal. Kieran's got a ready meal. And then I just have to do them. I think they've still got hot dogs left so they can have those. So yeah, so I'm going to go and I will catch up with you when I update and either read or finished this. It might be later when I get home from work, so I'll have to be whispering. So I might do it once my mum and dad have gone. I can update you because I'll know they'll be asleep. So yeah, so I'll update you later once I've read some more. Hopefully if I've finished it, because I'm at 82%. Let's see, it says there's 2 hours left of reading, but I read really quick on my Kindle, even though I'm not reading it on my Kindle. I'm reading it on my tablet because it's my Kindle charging. But yes, I will update you when I've read some more. I'll see you in a bit. Hi everybody. So I have now finished Offside, which I have been reading. I think it took me like a couple of days. It's now the 18th of September. I gave that book 4.5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. It made me laugh out loud. Didn't quite make me cry though, so that's why it's not a 5. A book that makes me cry gets a 5 star, 100%. But I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I started the second book last night. So obviously Offside is about Chase and Bailey. And obviously in the book they are a couple, and then there's another couple in the book called Dallas and Siobhan. I don't think we get their story because they're already like in a relationship in the book anyway. But so obviously Dallas, Chase, they live with this other guy called Tyler, and the next book's about him. And it just so happens that it is also about Chase's sister, Sarah. So it's like a brother's best friend romance, which I'm really, really excited about. Basically what happened, I've only read like a few chapters, so it's about obviously Tyler and Sarah, but they hooked up on like in Halloween, like I think it was like the year before or whatever. And then obviously she's been basically kicked out, whatever, or she needs to do something. And then she moves into Chase's house because obviously Chase has like moved out, or there's like another room. So she's basically moving in with Chase and his like roommates. And then they literally look at each other and go, oh fuck. And obviously they remember that they obviously like had like a really like they like hooked up on that Halloween, and he was dressed as Hades and like she was like Tinkerbell. So when they like saw each other, and I think his like nickname for her is going to be like Tink. I have only read 3 chapters though, but I am going to read some more. Also want to start an audiobook. So obviously I've got the Wren in the Holly library. I started listening, I think I was like 5 pages in, but I really want to listen to the rest of that, so I want to try and listen to more of that. I did get book mail yesterday. I'll quickly show you what I got. Bear with me a second. So this is my book mail. I got 3 books. So I loved Liz Tomford's books, and I've read them all on Kindle. And the only one that I needed to buy was Play Along, so I got that. So I thought I'd get that so I could add it to my shelf, because I absolutely love her books. I've loved every single one of her books, and I was like, I need to get them on my shelf. There is also another author that I really like, and it's T.L. Swan. I have read The Stopover, The Takeover, The Casanova and The Do-Over, but she just had a new one come out. This is the first one. So I've got My Temptation, and I mean, you wait till you see the next one. So obviously this one, I mean, she always has men on her covers, and I absolutely love it. But I haven't read this one. I normally do read them before I get them on Kindle, but they're on offer, so I thought, why not? So yeah, I'm really intrigued with that one. And now this one, this man, look at his arms. Look at, I love how they cut their head off. But yeah, and it's so floppy. So floppy. So excited to read this. So excited to read this. I'm hoping I can get it on Audible as well. But that is my little book haul. I do love a romance. I mean, I love hockey romances, even though this isn't hockey and it was baseball. But the first two were hockey. No, the first one was hockey, then it was basketball, and then these two, and then this one, and the one before this was baseball. But these are like millionaires. And I love a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, but I love those. Anyway, I'm going to go because I haven't actually read anything this morning. I might read for a little bit. I might go make myself coffee because I don't have to pick Aiden up until 1 o'clock. And then I've got to then get the other two, and then they've got Beavers and Scouts. But Carl's at the yard today, so hopefully he'll be home, so then I don't have to do the cub run because I hate doing the cub run. But anyway, I'm a cub mum, so I have to do it. It's only because Aiden falls asleep in the car and it's really, really annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go and make myself coffee, and I might read a little bit of the book I'm reading, which is also called Shut Out, by the way. Don't think I said that. So I'm going to go, I'm going to make myself coffee, and I'm going to read my book. See you in a bit. So it's the 20th of September now. It's Friday. I worked last night. I managed to finish Shut Out last night, literally like just before midnight. I gave it 5 stars because I loved it. It was so good. It's currently 12 o'clock now. I've got to go get Aiden from school in a minute because obviously he's still doing half days. But I thought I'd give you a teeny tiny update as well, because obviously I finished Shut Out and I started reading What Hunts Inside the Shadows, which is book 2 in... it's book 2. So the first one is What Lies Beyond the Veil. So I read that one last year and I didn't really I liked it, but I didn't love it. But I thought I'd give the second one a go. I'm now on chapter 6, page 77, because I've been listening to it all morning. And I'm not sure on it so far. I mean, I don't really know, because obviously I can't really remember what happened in the last one. All I know is that shit went down at the end. And, yeah. But obviously things have been explained a bit more now in the first 6 chapters. Things have been explained now in the first 6 chapters. But obviously there's still, I don't know how many chapters there are. Let's have a look. There are 44 chapters, so I've got quite a long way to go. But I'm listening to it on audio, so I can get through it quite quickly because I have it on 2 times speed. So it says I've got 6 hours and 36 minutes left of the book. So technically I could listen to that all in one day, but obviously I've got to go and then get Aiden and then come back, and then I've got to go out again, get Kieran, get Riley, come back. And it's hard to listen to a book when they're around. So I am going to, so obviously I did start the Ren and the Holly Library, but because that's on Spotify, I've only got so many hours. I don't know how many hours left I've got, because I listened to Law of the Wilds on there. So I'm going to wait and to read that near the end of the month, because then I get a new lot on the 3rd of October. I could pay to have more hours, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, so I am currently, let me just get up. So yeah, I'm reading that one. I have so many books on here, it's unreal. I just bought that one, so, but yeah, I've got so many, there's so many. There we go. So yeah, I've got, how many, I don't actually know how many I've got, to be fair. I got 90. Yep. I got 90 unread books. Yay. But yeah, so I'm going to go and I'm going to make myself, I might make myself a cup of tea. I'm not sure if I'm going to make myself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I fancy another cup of tea, so I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. And then I'm going to read for another 45 minutes, because I've got 45 minutes until I've got to go get Aiden from school. So I cannot wait until Monday. Monday he is at school all day, from 8:30 till 3:15. And I don't know whether to read that day or watch telly. I'm not sure. I haven't annotated a book either since, what was the last book I annotated? The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. That's the last book I annotated. I haven't annotated a book for ages. So let me just have a look quickly. Yep, the last book I annotated was Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, and I've read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 books since then. And I really want to annotate a book. I really feel like I want to annotate a book, but I don't know which one I want to annotate and which one I want to start. So I need to choose a book that I want to annotate, but I'm not sure which one. I can't really annotate the books that are on my TBR this month, because one's a Fairy Loot book, so I am not annotating that. And then obviously there's this one that I'm reading now, and then there's the Queen Comes to Power, because I was gonna annotate that series. I was gonna annotate like the Heir Comes to Rise, but I couldn't be bothered, so I never did it. But I really want to reread a book that I've read on my Kindle and annotate that. So I don't know which one to do. I have got a couple that I can annotate. I mean, I've got the Stopover, the Takeover. But saying that though, I really want to read A Fear in the Flames as well, and I really want to annotate that, but I'm not sure. I also want to reread Throne of Glass and annotate that. I want to read The Life of Addie LaRue. I'm not going to annotate that though, I don't think. I always wanted to annotate A Discovery of Witches, but I never did that. But yes, I will come back to you with my next update. I don't know when I'm going to end this vlog. I'll probably end it on Monday, so I'll take this over the weekend because I'm off work, so I'll carry this vlog until Monday. So I'm going to go, I'm going to make tea, and I will see you in a bit. Bye. Hello everybody. So I have started a new book last night. I finished What Hunts Inside the Shadows yesterday, and I gave it 3 stars. I don't know if I updated you, I can't actually remember, but it was literally like plot, sex, plot, sex, plot, more sex, more sex, and more sex. I don't think I've ever heard the words, the C word, like and the P word so many times in like one sex scene. Oh, it got boring. I was like, get on with it, will you? So I was going to start my reread of Throne of Glass, but I'm going to wait and do that next month. So then I instead picked up Icebreaker, which I know this has got like loads of spice in it, but it's not going to be like the kind of spice that was in that book. It was just vile. It was just too much. It was like, oh my god, and then his thing went in here, and my thingy was like aching, and it was like, and I was like, oh, shut up, will you? So I'm on chapter 11, page 105 of Icebreaker, because I am trying to read this because it's an I for my alphabet challenge. And as much as I want to read The Wren in the Holly Library, I'm kind of waiting till the end of the month. So that will probably be, I might move that over to my October TBR because it's got a library in it. But I don't know if it's a haunted library. I'm not sure. Because I did my bingo board. I made my bingo board last night, but I've just made myself some brunch, because it's like 11:15, but I'm hungry. So yeah, so I'm 11 chapters in, and I'm quite enjoying it so far. I like because obviously normally with like hockey romances, it's just, but because she can, I mean obviously some can skate, but she's like a figure skater, and I love figure skating, and I actually need to change my bookmark as well because, yeah. So I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just trying to get to, there we go. Change my bookmark quickly. So I'm only like this much in. So chapter 11. I'll say in the book it's page 95, but I'm reading it on Everend because they had the ebook on there. Because I keep struggling to read physical books at the minute. I don't know what it is, but my eyes can't focus. I don't know if it's because the writing is smaller than normal. So obviously the writing in here is like quite small, whereas like on a tablet I can make it bigger. because my eyes keep just getting tired. But I'm going to go and I'm going to eat my lunch, which has gone cold already. I should have eaten my lunch first and then updated you. I might carry this vlog on because I don't think I've had much footage. I think it's going to be like more like I'm going to be doing vlogs like every 2 weeks. So like one at the beginning and one at the end. But I will see what happens. I have put all the footage from the first 2 weeks of September on the computer. I just need to edit them. I might do that later because I'm not working today. But the kids are at school all day today and I'm taking full advantage and trying to read as much as possible today. So like I said, I'm on chapter 11. I mean, I don't think I can finish this book. I definitely don't think I can finish it, but I could get quite a chunk done today. We shall see what happens. I've got 3 hours of reading left, and I've been reading like most of the morning. But I'm going to go and I'll update you a bit more when I've read a bit more. Bye. He's such a prick. Sorry. So, I'm reading Icebreaker, right? And obviously, she's hooking it up with Nathan and that. And obviously, they're at his house. And he's like, oh, what do you want to eat? And she's like, I don't know. So he's like, burgers. And she's like, no calories. Pizza, no calories. And then, like, while they're having a conversation, her friend Ryan rings her, which is like one of her like best mates. And he was like going, oh, I spoke to Aaron earlier, which is her figure skating partner. And obviously it comes about, I think, as well, that so obviously she doesn't really want to eat much because obviously like with calories and stuff, because I think her figure skating partner moans that she's too heavy. And I'm like, dude, leave her alone. And then in one of the scenes, something happens on the ice, and Nate comes and picks her up, and she's like, "Oh, you can't do that. I'm too heavy." And he's like, "What are you talking about? I bench press your weight like every day." And even Ryan said that if he can't lift her, then he needs to go to the gym and get stronger because she's not big. She's not even heavy. So he's now about to get her wings because she really wanted wings. But yeah, I just rust my bucket that men can be such assholes. Like, yes, okay, but you can go eat a burger and then go and burn it off. One, you can burn it off by having a shit ton of sex. But also, you can burn it off because you're a figure skater. So all you're ever doing is doing exercise. Ugh, he's an asshole. Absolute asshole. So on the back of like the prologue, no, not prologue, of the blurb, it says, hang on, it's down here, because obviously I'm reading it on the tablet. So on here it says, but when Anastasia's skating partner faces an uncertain future, she may have to look for Nate to take her shot. So I'm guessing her like figure skater partner Aaron basically like blows up and goes, I'm not doing it anymore, or he has to leave, and then obviously Nate has to take his place. And it's like, because the thing that she's struggling with at the minute is the quad tucks, which I don't actually know what that is. And I think where he like obviously has to lift her up and everything, he's like struggling, and it's just like, dude, she's not even, I mean, if you look at her, right, she's tiny. And then obviously that's Nate, and yeah, he's tiny. What the hell is he talking about? Asshole. Don't like him. I can't wait for him to like not be in the book anymore. I can't actually remember what chapter I'm on. I'm definitely not on chapter 9, I can tell you that much. What chapter chapter am I on? I don't even know. So that's really annoying that I don't actually know what chapter I'm on. That's annoying. That's really, really annoying that I can't figure out what chapter I'm on. Because it says I'm still on page 105 when I'm really not. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm going to carry on reading because it's like, it's 1:15, so I still got a couple hours reading time left. And obviously then I'll be reading later as well, but I probably won't be able to update later because obviously I'll have the kids at home and hubby will be home as well. So I thought I'd give you a teeny tiny update of how much I've read now. I'm going to go read some more because I'm really enjoying it. So it's already made me laugh out loud. Bye. Hey everyone, so as you just saw, it is washing day today. Got my iron which is heating up so I can iron Kieran's school shirts and Riley and Aiden's and Kieran's school trousers, but I thought I'd just pop on to say that I finished Icebreaker. You know me, I literally read near enough all of it yesterday. I read non-stop. I couldn't keep my eyes open though, so I had to read the last of it this morning. I gave it 3.75 because I did like it, but it wasn't like hitting me like screamy squirmy like the other two books that I read, which was Offside and Shut Off. They were just so giddy, but the relationship between these two were just so weird. So they're meant to be like, how it like goes on like the back, they're meant to be like enemies to lovers. No, that did not happen whatsoever. They were literally like, they bad-mouthed each other for like a few chapters, and the next thing you know, they're doing it like bunny rabbits. But the only thing I really, really hated about it was her skating partner. I hated him. He was a douche, absolute douche. And I guessed what happened like throughout the book, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right then. And I knew what was going to happen. I was like, come on, girl, just do it. Go on. Just... I really wanted her to flip him, punch his lights out, but she didn't, which was really annoying. But yes, so I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was. I'm hoping... So obviously I've got Wildfire, which is like the campaign, which I don't actually think the main characters in that are like in this book, but I think Daydream is Henry's book, and I love Henry. He is so cute. I love him. He seems like the proper, like, I mean, he's a hockey player, but he seems all like cute and sweet and that, and it's just like, but that was the same with like in Offside. So in Offside, obviously it was Bailey and Chase. And then they had Tyler, which was their roommate. And then obviously then in Shutout, it was Tyler and Sarah, which was obviously Chase's sister. And the stuff that came out of that dude's mouth, he was a dirty boy. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, the fact that he just called her Tink all the time as well. Anyway, back to Icebreaker, sorry. There was no even, like, I mean, obviously her name was Anastasia. But I don't know if they kept, so obviously how I read it, so obviously... I didn't know if they kept calling her Stassi or Stacy, or because obviously he'd all call her Alan every now and then because that's her last name. But yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. So I'm glad I've done it. I'm glad I read it because also that's the I of my alphabet challenge. So I've done that. I don't actually know how many I've got left, to be honest. Hang on, I'm going to have a look quickly. Right, I'm back. So I need to do E, J, Q, U, X and Y. I'm sure I did a J. Or am I being silly? Maybe I didn't do a J. Fair enough. No, I haven't done a J. I need to find a J. Yeah, so obviously I need an E. See, I was going to use like Empire Storms because I wanted to do like a reread of Throne Glass, but then that never happened. So now I need to find E somewhere. J I can find really easily. Q I was thinking like Quicksilver, or I was going to use Queen Comes to Power, but it's a Queen Comes to Power. So yeah, so Q maybe Quicksilver because I really do want to read that. U, I don't really have anything for you. X and Y, which are so... Y is going to be a really hard one. I'm going to have to scope out Kindle Unlimited for that. But yeah, so I'm nearly there. I literally only filled in like 2 pages as well, and I've still got like that page, and then that's it. But I'm halfway through my goal, so obviously I've made, because obviously I only put like 3 on each in my other one, so I've made more space, so I've got more on a page. So I've got 1 2 3 4 8 12 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. So there's 20 a page, there's 40 there. And I will be putting 1 on this page because obviously I've just read Icebreaker, which I need to update. But I also... Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. Because I've done 40. Oh, I haven't put Shutout on there. That's why I need to put Shutout on there. I was thinking, oh no, that's going to mess with my... That's going to mess with my thingy, because this is meant to be blue. Because I read it on my Kindle, and that's meant to be there, which is really annoying because I immersive read what Hunts Between the Shadows. That's really gonna bug me, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It's all good because I'm sure I've read 40 because there are 40 here. Obviously, I haven't put that one in on there, which has really annoyed me. Oh well, never mind. I can fix it. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So, thought I'd give you a quick update on, obviously, Icebreaker. I also have my Romantasy Fairy Loop, but I need to turn my phone around and record it so you can actually see it properly. So, I could do that now, really, to be honest. So, I just looked back on my footage of when I unboxed my Fairy Loop box, and I didn't turn my camera, I turned my camera around, but I didn't turn the camera around on the phone, so you basically got me saying what it was and describing the lovely sprayed edges and stuff while you're facing my washing. So we're not going to do that again. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm not going to go into like depth about like what it is and stuff. So it's going to be back to front. But when we got the Ren in the Holly Library, it was supposed to have a reversible dust jacket, and it didn't come with one, so then they sent us an art print instead. And I mean, I still need to read it. I'm nearly close to like the end of the month, so I can start reading it again. But he is a beautiful, beautiful man. And it also just reminds me of like Shadowhunters, because obviously that just reminds me of Izzy. And then, I know it's wrong, but he kind of looks like Alec sometimes. I know they're brother and sister in Shadowhunters, but these are not brother and sister. That's the monster, and I don't know what she is. But yes. But, so obviously the book that I got was Shadow Fates. Sorry if it's back to front, but here it is. It's the Half King. Here's the sprayed edges that I was telling you about, because they are stunning. And it kind of like carries all the way down. And then we've got the back of the book as well. There isn't a reverse dust jacket on this, so here is the front and the spine and the back, and then you have these gorgeous sprayed edges with all the foiling, and then the back ones as well, and it is signed, and it has a letter bound in by the author. It doesn't have a map though, and the writing's like nice and big, so yeah, I'm hoping to enjoy this one. But I thought I'd just quickly show you because it kind of mucked up a little bit, and I thought instead of doing it again where you'll be facing what you're balancing on, I thought I'd just show it to you back to front. I don't normally, but it was just easier to do it that way. This is so flimsy. I wonder if it'll go in my album that I've got for it. But it is very, very pretty. I haven't started another book yet because obviously I finished Icebreaker. I cooked dinner. I've been doing a load of washing, ironing, so that's all done and put away now. It's 2:30, so I've got like an hour of like time to kill. Obviously I am cooking dinner at the minute, so that all, but I just don't know what to read next. I really want to listen to something, but I don't know what to listen to. And every time I look up a book to listen to, it's then not there and it's not available, and that's really, really annoying. I do want to really annotate a book as well, but I would like to annotate a book I've already read. I keep looking at T.L. Swan's books because you got the Stopover, the Takeover, the Casanova, and the Do It. But then there's the Fear of the Flames. But I don't know whether I want to do that either. I could give A Queen Comes to Power another go and read along. I could do that. I might do that for an hour. See where I get to. Because at least that's on my TBR this month. Whereas like the last three books that I've, some of the 3 books I've read that aren't even on my TBR this month. So, oh, that's my microwave. That is basically, Amy, you need to go sort your dinner out. So I might do that. I might start, because I did start it and get to like chapter 3. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do A Queen Comes to Power, because at least then once I've read it, I'll know if I want to carry on the series. It's just gut wrenching that it's not the same narrator. But I can get used to it. Now I know it's not the same author, I don't have to like beak up my expectations. So we're going to go with that one, and we're going to read A Queen Comes to Power because it's on my TBR, and why not? And if I then read The Wren in the Holly Library, that's my TBR for all September done. I still need to pick out my TBR for October, which I'll be filming on Friday, so I'll be hopefully filming my wrap up for August and my TBR for October as well, and going through my little bingo board that I made. Anyway, I'm going to go. Hi everyone. So it's Wednesday, the 25th of September, and it's meant to be Aiden's first full week at nursery, but he's at home because he threw up this morning because he had an earache, so I couldn't send him to school, but he's fine now. I thought I'd give you a tiny update. I started reading A Queen Comes to Power again yesterday for like an hour. I got up to chapter 2, so technically it was 3 chapters because I read the prologue, and I still just can't get into it. I really want to read it though, and I'm sure it'll probably get better. Obviously I'm listening to it as well, but I want to, because this is one of the books on my TBR, but I really didn't really enjoy the first one. So I don't know whether, I don't know where it's going. I need to listen to it and maybe physically read along, so like immersive reading. So listen, because I don't think I can, as I'm like on page 16 and this is the second time I've picked it up now. So I'm going to read to maybe page 100. So if I get to page 100, hang on, let's see. So if I can get to chapter 12 and I'm not enjoying it, I'm going to DNF it. And I'll DNF the whole series. But luckily I've only got book 1 and 2, so I'll just put them on my Vinted. So, yeah. Which is really gutting because my friend bought them for me. I might give them to her actually, so then she can read them. And then she ain't got to buy them then. And if she don't like them, then at least they're going to someone. I mean, she might like them, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I might start enjoying it. I think it's just because, you know, when it's like, because I've read so many, I've read 7 books already this month because I've had quite a good reading month this month, and I don't want to put myself in a slump like I did last year, because I did this last year. I read like 11 books in September, and then I read like nothing in October, and now I've put myself in a slump because I've read like so many books. I need to push through. I need to see, and if I push through and then I start enjoying it, I might be able to actually finish it. I've just edited and currently uploading the vlog for the first 2 weeks of September. So I've just uploaded that to, well, it's uploading at the minute to YouTube. So that's that done. and then I'm going to end this vlog on Friday because I need to film my TBR and my wrap up. Hopefully, because I have to keep him off for 2 days, so I have to keep him off tomorrow now as well because he was sick. But he'll be back to school on Friday, so I'll have a full day to myself on Friday as well. So I've just made his lunch. I gave him a chocolate spread wrap because that's what he wanted. Don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. I can't figure out what we're having for dinner. I've been watching YouTube this morning and all that, so we'll see what happens. I had a phone call from Kieran's school. My heart dropped. I was like, oh my god, what's happened? But it's just so he can get extra like help, like with his speech and language. Like obviously, so because obviously where he's like dyslexic and stuff, so they're going to give him some extra help, which is good. But I am going to go and I'm going to try and listen to some of this. I might whack it up to like see what it's like on 2 times speed and see, because I'm listening to 1.8 at the minute. So I might try it on 2 times speed and see how it goes. I might update you later, I don't know, because I've got Beaver and Scout run tonight. Because now that he's better, I can take him with me and he's had a nap. So he's not going to fall asleep. So anyway, I'm going to go, because he's now sitting on the stairs. You might be able to hear him. How you doing? You okay? Good. See? There you go, he's fine. That's the thing, because he gets earaches, it makes him puke, and then because he's puked, everyone thinks he's ill, and then he has to have time off school. Which is annoying, because he's only just started. So, but, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and read some of this. Might make myself a cup of tea, don't know yet. And I'll update you more when I've read some of this, hopefully. Bye. Okay, so the last time I think I updated you, I was on like page, I can't remember, like 50 maybe. I've listened to a bit more today. I just got up to chapter 14, so I'm on page 117 now. I'm still finding it a bit boring, but it's picking up a bit now. Like with like what they need to do in this questy, whatever they need to do. It is like, I mean, it is quite, I mean, I don't actually know how many chapters there are, to be fair. But I am enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it at the same time. God, there's 60 chapters and I'm on chapter 14. Luckily, when you know there's like 60 chapters and it's like a kind of like smallish book, you know the chapters are quite short, which is good. I hate books with long chapters because it makes the book seem so much longer. I mean, Cassandra Clare's books always have really long chapters, like 30 pages, and it would, I mean, I'd be, I think because I've read all the way up to I've read the Mortal Instruments, I've read the Infernal Devices, and I've read the Dark Artifices. So I've read them. And the chapters are huge. And sometimes there's only like 20 chapters, but it's like a 700-page book because it's like 50 pages per chapter, which drags immensely. And it just like takes the enjoyment out of reading it as well. So I've got work later. It's nearly 2:45, but I'm not doing the school run, so I still got little one at home who's currently asleep on the sofa because he was ill yesterday. Because he had earache, which is what he gets all the time. But he'll be back to school tomorrow, and I'm not working tomorrow. But we have an Elvis night on tonight at work, and I'm quite looking forward to that because I think it'll be fun. If it was anything like Pilot Night, I love Pilot Night. Pilot Night's brilliant. Yeah. So I'm going to hopefully read this book. I'm going to sort out my TBR tomorrow. And then I really want to start my reread of the Assassin's Blade because I want to like annotate it. and stuff, so I might start that vlog. So I'm going to do a separate vlog for that, and like be like a spoiler filled one, because they're quite old books now. So I mean, yeah, I can't wait to reread Throne of Glass. It's going to be epic. I love it. It's like my favourite series, as well as From Blood and Ash. I really want to reread those as well. That could be like a vlog as well. But I'm just trying to think of like vlogs instead of like weekly vlogs. I wanted to do like a themed vlog, so I thought if I do one like for the Assassin's Blade, I can like do that. So that should be fun. But it's, like I said, it's nearly 2:45, and I'm gonna go have my dinner in a minute because I'm hungry. And yeah, that's about it really. But I mean, it is still a little bit boring, but I'm a bit more into it now, so that's good. And the covers are stunning as well. I mean, look at that cover, it is stunning. But at least if I read it, then I mean, hopefully it'll pick up, because it's like the second book, and it might pick up, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have my dinner, and I will end out the vlog tomorrow. So I'll end that out tomorrow, and then I'm going to be filming my my September wrap up, and I might leave my wrap up until, because I don't know when. I might film my wrap up like on like the 1st of October, because if I then do the wrap up tomorrow and then finish this, it's not going to be in the wrap up, is it? So maybe I'll just film my TBR tomorrow, because it's going to be a big one. I think because obviously with Vampathon, which I'm trying to do and stuff, so I've got all the prompts for that, but obviously I've got mine and Holly's month bingo board that we try to do every month. So because basically I try and entice her to read books, and obviously I need to do that as well. So I might do a Vampathon TBR a little bit closer to Vampathon. But with Vampathon, it starts on the 26th. I'm going to a hen do, and it ends on Halloween, and I'm going to a wedding on Halloween, because it's my sister-in-law's wedding on Halloween. So I'm not going to get much reading done on Halloween, because literally from 11 o'clock in the morning I'm going to be like busy all day, literally all day, from like 11 o'clock in the morning till like whenever at night, because obviously we've got the wedding and then we've got the reception and everything. I just hope the kids are alright. Oh, dreading it, absolutely dreading it, but it'll be fun. It's a Halloween wedding, so why not? I need to get an outfit, shoes, get my nails done hopefully, if I can. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll catch up tomorrow probably, and probably end the vlog tomorrow. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hey everyone. So I am getting into it a bit more now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm now on chapter 19, and it's picking up a bit now. I think I've just met her like main love interest. I'm not sure. I may have looked it up, because I had to try and make myself, well, it wasn't that, it was more the fact that I was like, I need to kind of know, like, if I have a thing that if I know who they're going to get with, I kind of like the fact that I can read it, because obviously where this is like book 2 in like a 5-book series, it'll tell me who like her end game is, and I sometimes like knowing. I did it with the Play a Prisoner series as well, because you know, why not? I did it with A Court of Thorns and Roses. I didn't do it with Tog though. I didn't do it, and I also didn't do it with Crescent City. I did it with A Court of Thorns and Roses because everyone was going on about like Reese and this and Reese and that, and I was just like, who the flipping hell is this dude? And then I read like everything, and I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, so I got up to page 9, no, I got chapter 19, page 165, so I am getting into it a bit more now. It's still quite, like, dull as well, but it's getting more interesting now because of, like, what her powers are and everything, and you've got more POVs in here, so that's a bit more interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna carry on with this one. I have, how many days do I have left? How many days do I have left? It's the 27th. It's the 27th of September. So I've got tonight, Sunday and Monday to finish this. But I doubt I will because it's taken me forever to read it. I might do my journal tonight, my October journal. I've just filmed my October TBR, so I'm going to get that edited on Sunday, possibly, and get that up on YouTube, and then I'll be able to film my wrap up on Monday. So I'm going to film my wrap up on Monday because it'll be easier to do it that way, and then I can actually film it and then get it up, like, just like the kind of first couple of, like, days of October and stuff. But on the 3rd of October, what? On the 3rd of October, Heartstopper season 3 comes out, so I'm going to be definitely watching that. I might have to reread. Yes, say hello to Daisy. So I might have to do a reread of Heartstopper, maybe. I'm not sure. We shall see. But she's been a pain today. I had to, like, shut her away. I had to shut her away for when I was doing my TBR because she was being a pain. Actual pain she was being. She's, like, been really, like, clingy today. Well, she says that she's being clingy, but she just wants to lay down on my lap. But lay down. Lay down then. Lay down. Are we going to lay down? Okie dokie. We're not going to lay down. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here, and then I can start a new one. Or yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then I'll possibly start a new one in October, so I can film my reset, so I can do my journal. I've got my TBR, like, recorded, and I can get obviously I can record me doing my journal as well, so that'd be good. And yeah, and if Madam here will get off my lap. No, you're just going to lick yourself. Lovely. Right, okay, so I'm going to end my vlog here. Please like my channel if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment down below of what you've been reading and what you plan to be reading next month, hopefully. And I'll link my socials down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.